On this episode of Fix It Warrior, I'm going to be showing you how to make a real inexpensive stand for your Outdrive for your boat. I've been looking online and they're a couple $100 for a decent one, and I've just got a bunch of stuff in the garage that I can repurpose. Plus I had to go to the store and get 3 2x4s. That's about all I had to spend. So what, under like 20 bucks, 30 bucks. So I'm going to show you how to do it on a budget, and hopefully it'll turn out good. If not, you'll never see this video. So let's get started and we'll see how this project goes today. So I have this dolly I got from, I think, Harbor Freight, and it's a 19 by 30 dolly. So I'm gonna just measure 29 3/4. So I'm gonna cut 2 of my 2x4s, 29 3/4, and then I'm gonna bevel them a little bit. I'm just gonna hit it with a little 45 with my chop saw so that it just kind of looks nice. And then I'll start to build the structure here. So all I have here is a framing square, pencil, and I'll show you how we do this. So we're gonna mark this at 29 3/4 right here. And then what'll happen is we take our framing square right like that, right on that line there, you see it? And then we're gonna mark it. Don't know if I can do it with one hand, but we'll give it a try. Okay, there we go. So I've got the 2 boards cut, and what I'm gonna do is just come back off the edge here about a 1/2 inch. So I'm just gonna hit it right here. I'll do that on both sides, and then I'll just hit it. I'll take this off, so from the profile it'll just look like it has a nice beveled edge on it, and I think that'll dress it up a little bit. That'll make it look a little bit better. So I'm going to do that on both pieces and cut them. I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. So you can see I've got the ends cut. They're nice and beveled. So that'll be the base that we screw into the dolly, and then we can come up with our risers from there. I'm going to get some measurements and see how high I have to go. Okay, so I need 4 at 17. So I'll go ahead and mark all these out and cut them, and that'll be our vertical pieces for the top. So I had this piece of 1x4 in my rafters in the garage. So we're gonna use this for the top rail, and we're gonna go 2 feet on 2 of them 2 feet, and this is gonna be what the Outdrive sits on. So let me go ahead and measure these and cut these. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little PL premium on the surface of the 2x4 before I screw it in. You get a better deal with a bigger tube, but on a small project, the tubes end up drying out and I have to throw them away, so I got a smaller one. So I'm going to PL this right here, screw them in. I'm going to do this on both sides. I think this just, once it dries, it's just going to lock it in to where it's sturdy and I don't have to tighten it up later. So I'll do this. Okay, so I've got everything glued and screwed here. And then I measured between here and here, and it's 8 inches. I'm going to put a block here and a block here. I'm also going to miter them as well. I guess miter is the right word. Just put a little bit of angle where it looks a little bit better. So once I screw that, then this thing should be ready to put the top on, and we should be ready to try the Outdrive on it. So I've done these at an angle, cut these at an angle. I'm gonna mount these there, one at the bottom and one at the top, and then that should be the exact width I need for the Outdrive to slide in between here. So let me glue these and screw these, and then we'll come back and check it out. Okay, so as you can see, we have the base made here. I think that's going to be really good. It looks good, all kind of beveled out there a little bit. I mean, it looks better. It's just going to be a work stand. Okay, the object now is we're going to mount these top rails on the side, or on the top, I mean. And so we need to get the width right between here so that the Outdrive will sit down in there. So let me see what that's going to be, and then we will screw these on. I will probably pre-drill these holes so that the board doesn't split. Okay, so I'm gonna run a little bit of PL across the top and across these over here, and then I'll put the 1x4s on the top there. So how I measured this is with the 1x4s on top, I went 1 1/4 all the way around. So that's the perfect width for your Outdrive. So I'm going to go ahead and screw these down, and then we'll throw the Outdrive on it and see how it works. Okay, there we go. It's perfect. It fits on there perfect. Now I keep my prop on, so I shifted the center here forward 2 inches so that the whole thing was better balanced. So no, it worked out perfect. I can mount my whole Outdrive on here. It's strong enough. So I'm gonna take the Outdrive back off. I'm gonna paint this and then screw it on, and man, we're good to go. So great project. Okay, got a coat of paint on it. It's all done. I mean, I think it turned out really, really great. Yeah, and pretty cheap too. I mean, that thing should be worth a lot of money. Maybe I'll start selling them. Bad idea. So hey, thank you so much for joining me today on Fix It Warrior. If you like the content, if you could do me a favor and help us out, just like and subscribe. That would be very helpful. But I'm going to try to do a variety of projects this summer that will help you in your being a homeowner, or working on your car, or if you have a boat, working on your boat. Maybe some of it will help you. But I have to do the work anyway, so I might as well have you join me, right? So listen, have a great day. God bless you, and thank you for joining Fix It Warrior.